Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is 24K. That's if you're new here. Today I'm going to go over and I'm going to review this foundation that I purchased from Sephora. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow Foundation. I'm going to go ahead and get into some specs right now, but then I'll get into my wear test. So let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so I picked this foundation up from Sephora. I know I'm a little late. It's been out for a little while, but you know, life be lifing. And I just wanted you guys to see what I thought about this foundation. You know, it's always good to get different people's perspectives on a foundation. So I went and picked this up. It comes like this. You guys, I really like the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I love that. That is like one of the most natural looking foundations that can be built up to like a full coverage that I've ever owned. So it's in my top 4, 5, and I didn't know if I was going to even like this one, but I went ahead and gave it a try. This one actually has SPF 30 in it. I'm a little bit, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that, because sometimes foundations that have SPF 30 in it, they tend to oxidize on you. So we're going to see how that works out. I'm going to go over some of the specs about this foundation, and then we'll go ahead and get to the application, and then we'll get into the wear test. So let's go ahead and get to it. This is supposed to be a soft focus foundation. It's supposed to be able to build from a medium. It's supposed to be a medium buildable. So they didn't say full, but they said medium buildable. So it's somewhere right there in the middle, which that's kind of right up my alley. I like those type of foundations. This one is supposed to give you hydration the whole day. I believe it says 24-hour hydration, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look that up. Yeah, 24-hour long wear foundation. So let's go ahead and see how that works out. This is actually a moisturizing skin tint. As you guys know, most of the time moisturizing skin tints in general don't come in large shade ranges. So I was not sure if I was going to be able to find my shade, but because Too Faced has done such a good job with their other shades, especially the Born This Way, I was looking forward to picking it up. So when I got there, this was actually the only shade that they had that was in the deep range, which is interesting because it ended up being my shade. So let's go ahead and get to the application. So my skin is prepped. I did go ahead and put a primer on. Everything that I use is going to be down in the description box, so don't worry. I'm not going to color correct because I just kind of want you guys to see what how the foundation acts as far as coverage. The shade that I have is Coca. Little backstory: when I went to pick this up in Sephora, this was the darkest shade that they had. For some strange reason, they had like maybe 5 or 6 of the other shades, which I wasn't even going to try it, but it just so happened that it actually worked. So here is the packaging, and here is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, and it's already trying to make its appearance. So I don't know. I've been teeter-tottering with how I want to apply this, because I tried it on in Sephora with my finger, and I think it just glided on so nice. But because I'm on camera, it may not look the way I want it to look. I'm still not sure how I'm going to apply it. I'm going to squeeze it on my hand. Like I said, some has already come out of the squeeze tube, but here it is right here. I want you guys to be able to see it. This is Coca. And I think, yeah, can you guys see? That looks really good, right? That's a good shade for me. This is it. Even on my hand, it looks like it matches really well. And this has been on my chest for a while, so if you want to see what it looks like, stay tuned. It feels like a serum. It feels really good. A little bit is going to go a long way, because look, that's a lot. So I'm just going to apply it on my face. Like I said, I have already applied primer, and I've moisturized and prepped my face the way I usually do. But look, it's already disappeared. That is so nice. Okay, so I think I'm just going to continue with my fingers, that is, and just apply it to my face. And I'm definitely getting a glow. Do y'all see that? It's glowing. Most of the time, I like to, look at that. Oh, what does Rihanna say? Butter. But look at that. Like, that's all I needed, y'all. Can y'all see that? just with my fingers. And I didn't color correct because I wanted you guys to see the actual coverage of it. I don't know, I was really excited when I saw this. I already knew Too Faced was gonna come through. They've been doing a really good job with their complexion products as far as skin, different skin tones, if you know what I'm saying. And like I said, I am known to have a greasy face. I don't care because moisturized skin leads to glowy skin, and glowy skin is youthful skin. So with that little bit that I put on, y'all, it is enough. It's enough. Look at that. Like, it's my skin but better, definitely. So I think I got everywhere. I'm gonna have to get like my neck over here, but with that area I am gonna use a brush because I just want to make sure I just put that much there. I'll probably do another pump or squeeze. I'm gonna use this brush, and I will link that down in the description box so you guys know what brush I'm using, but I'm gonna apply it here just to make sure I am blended out and I'm not out here looking crazy. I'm gonna do another, maybe two. Why not? Y'all know I like to apply. I'm gonna apply it here so I'm blended. Y'all, one time I applied my makeup and I don't know how I did it, but I forgot to get under my neck. And as I was getting out the car, I looked and I realized it was a line. Oh my goodness, how embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I was like, oh my God. And at that point I was like, well, it was a foundation that, you know, it dries. So it wasn't dewy or anything, so I couldn't move it around. And I had no brush and I had no sponge, y'all. So I was just like, well, let me just get up in here. And I forgot to check in the mirror, you know, because I was like, well, if it's that bad, I'm gonna just wipe it off. And I caught someone staring at me, and I was like, why are they looking at me? And I totally forgot that I had this situation, and it hit me, and I was like, oh, how embarrassing, how embarrassing. So always remember to get your neck and under your chin, regardless if you have a double one or not. But anyway, this is what we are working with, y'all. Look at that. I don't think I'm gonna apply anything else. But that's me applying it with my fingers. Now I am gonna go over with the same brush that I've been using on my neck here, just because I just want to push it into the skin. I want it to be more skin-like. So I'm just gonna push it into the skin with my brush. And I think this application is gonna work out the way I'm doing it. You know, sometimes I think we overdo foundation. I know for sure I do. I just do too much. I just apply way too much foundation, and this saves money. Not only does it save money, but it looks a little bit more natural. What do y'all think? Okay, so I am done. What do you guys think about this look? I wanted to do something that was a little bit more natural because I really wanted you guys to see what this foundation is looking like. Like I said, I did not color correct at all because I just wanted to get a good idea of what kind of coverage it was going to give. So, so far my thoughts. It is truly a medium buildable coverage. I believe that that's what they say it is. Yeah, it's medium buildable. I do have notes down here, by the way, so bear with me. It is a medium coverage. You guys saw I applied it with my fingers, and then I went in with the brush. I think next time I'm going to try to apply a little bit more and see what happens, but I think this is the whole idea of a skin tint, something that's like your skin but better, not too heavy. I do, if you guys can't tell, I have noticed a little bit of gray around my mouth area. That's where a little bit of hyperpigmentation is for me. So keep that in mind. You may want to color correct when applying this. What else did I say? So it applied really nice. Honestly, it's like I believe it's like a serum foundation, if not, I'm not mistaken. And it reminds me a lot of this foundation here, the Makeup by Mario. If you guys have not seen my review on that, I will leave that up here somewhere. I am planning to do a roundup foundation video here shortly, just with the foundations that I've reviewed in the last year. That's not that many, but I have reviewed quite a few, and I am just going to compare them all together and give you guys my thoughts on it. But so far, the only thing that reminded me of this was this right here. Of course, it has a different applicator, I mean dispense situation, but it was reminding me of this one as far as the texture. So keep that in mind. If you do like the Makeup by Mario, you may like this one. Maybe later in that video that I said I'm going to do, I'll compare the shades and the colors to give you guys an idea. I do like applying it with my fingers. This is something that you could probably wear like when you're out and about. If you're like going somewhere, you just need something just for a light coverage. And then I went in with this brush. It worked very, very well. I have no complaints so far as the application. Let me see, what else did I write here? It is lightweight. It's very, very lightweight. Because of the shade, I felt like I wanted to do a little bit more bronzing and blush, but I do like the natural look. I do like how natural it is looking. I'm not mad about that at all. And I did apply powder, so you know that mattified it a little bit, but not too much, because I kind of kept that in mind when I was doing my makeup. I may go ahead and put in this video, show you guys me applying it so you can kind of see how I did it. It does have SPF in it, which may be a reason why I feel like the shade has gotten just slightly darker. If you guys can see, here is, let me see on my monitor, here is what I swatched before I applied the foundation. So this is the Born This Way Healthy Glow foundation on my chest. I applied it earlier. I like to apply the color before on my chest before I apply the foundation, and then come back and show you guys, because that kind of gives some time for the foundation to kind of show its true colors. But yeah, this I believe it is a little bit darker than I'm used to, but it does match my face. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the rest of my day, and I will come back. Like I said, the time is currently 3:13, so I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay, so somehow I lost some of the footage for the end of the wear test, but I'm going to do a voiceover. Okay, so if you have oily skin, I don't think this is going to be the best foundation for you. You may not like it because it's going to give you an all-day glow. Like literally, you're going to be hydrated looking and you're going to glow, as you can see in this video. So, I mean, that's just something to, you know, let you guys know. Also, I did color correct. I do color correct when I use this foundation. You're going to get a true medium coverage, whether you apply a little bit more or a little bit less. But I do like to color correct from time to time just to get that a little bit more of a flawless look, but it's not necessary. But I think with this one, I'm going to continue to color correct every time I use it. Also, this has become my favorite foundation so far. It's my everyday foundation. I love it. And also, just to let you guys know, it did not oxidize on my face. It does not oxidize on my face. I have worn this foundation about 3 to 4 times since I've done this video, and so far, so good. This is a really good foundation. If you have used it, go ahead and comment down in the comment section. Tell me what your shade is. And as always, stay blessed. I love you guys. Bye.
She loving the likes, she living the life, yeah. She Instagram famous, you know that it's dangerous. Baby, you famous, Instagram famous. Body on 10, your body on 10. Shawty, you banging, oh yeah. We gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now, okay. We gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now,